Maybe you are watching this right now because you were a brick and mortar teacher in the school system that has now decided to leave the school system. It may be summer right now, and probably on the back of your mind, you are thinking, now what? Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Kelsey, and I am actually a online teacher who created this channel to vlog about my life as a full-time online teacher and my experiences that I have learned from there. And so if this is your first time seeing me, please make sure it is not your last by hitting that red subscription button and the bell down below to be notified of new videos each week, and to also give this video a big thumbs up. And I will say, if you have seen my videos in the past, I usually wear a different pair of glasses, and now I have this pair. And this is the pair that I would normally wear on the weekends when I'm just relaxing and I'm not teaching or I'm not on the computer or facing a camera as much. And so they broke. I did make a TikTok about the glasses breaking. You can check that out if you want. No pressure there, of course. So for the time being, until I can get a new pair of glasses specific for like teaching online classes and not my chill out glasses, as I call it, I'll be wearing these for the time being. So hopefully those new glasses will come soon. Don't freak out. Although, if you like it, can you just let me know in the comments? Maybe I should just wear them more often. The kids that I normally see during the week have not seen me in these glasses, so we'll see if they like it or not. Okay, anywho, you are not here to hear about me rant about my glasses. You're watching this video because you were a brick and mortar teacher and you have now decided that teaching is no longer your profession, or you do not want to work for the school system anymore. It is just too stressful, or whatever your reason is. You have decided to leave the profession. You have the summer with, I'm sure, the 12-month pay, hopefully, to try to figure out what you're going to do next. And here's the thing, dear teacher. I was in that same position about 2 years ago. As I'm filming this video, it is June of 2021. And so when I'm referring to me leaving my brick and mortar job 2 years ago, that was back in 2019.
So that was way before a panorama happened.
Anywho, I pretty much had the same feelings that you're probably having right now on what am I going to do next? Do I want to go back into teaching? Or do I want to go on a completely different career path? Or do I just want to try to stay with my family? Maybe you have the ability to do that too. But here's the thing. If you're watching this just as you are getting on summer break and you have a little bit to think about what you want to do next, here's the thing. I don't want you to jump on that ship right away. I want you to take the time to take a break and step away from everything. Kind of give yourself a mental vacation, as you may. So don't worry about filling out job applications. Don't worry about whether you want to go back into teaching or not. Just give yourself a break, at least a week or two, to just kind of sit and settle and just loaf. You know, you've had a difficult year. You want to give yourself a breather from the hard year that you just went through, and now all the emotions of you leaving a job that you love, or
maybe not love. I don't know your situation.
Whatever the circumstances is, you want to give yourself a little bit of a break. All right? To not think about anything, to just enjoy yourself, enjoy your family. Maybe you have a vacation coming up. You know, take the time to do that. All right? Take the time to not worry about those things for a little bit. Because the thing is, once that week or two is up, you will be able to be renewed and refreshed on a new perspective on what you want to do next. I was very lucky when I left my brick and mortar job in 2019 because a few days after my last day of work, I flew into Phoenix, Arizona to visit my in-laws for about a week and a half, 2 weeks. And it was so much fun, and I was able to relax and just spend time with the ones that I loved. It was great. It was wonderful. And the thing was, I just did not worry about what my next job was going to be or what kind of career path that I wanted to do for myself. I didn't worry about it. And that's the same thing that I want you to do first. All right? Just take a mental break or even a physical break for a week or two to just. So then, like I said, by the time that week or two is up, you have a fresh perspective on what you want to move forward to next. So the next step that I encourage you to do after taking a week or two off from just relaxing is I want you to also take some time to really think if you want to actually leave the teaching profession altogether, or if you want to still teach and you actually love teaching, but you want to explore other options on being a teacher. And I really want you to take the time to meditate on, reflect, or pray, whatever you do, to just think, do I really want to leave the profession or do I want to teach in a different way? Because maybe you're at a crossroads, you're thinking, well, I actually really do love teaching. I just do not I do not like the politics that are involved with the school systems. That could very well be you. Maybe you were extremely heartbroken when you had to leave the brick and mortar setting just to get away from the craziness of its own right for the school system. Or maybe you do fall on the other side where you are thinking, maybe I'm not meant to be a teacher. Maybe I'm meant to do something else. Or maybe you had another dream and you're thinking, this is what I really want to do for myself. So I really do hope that you do take the time to think about what you would like to do. All right. And really, really think hard about it. If you have to make a pros and a cons list of teaching, do that. I think if you do the pros and cons of teaching, maybe it'll be a really good reflection of you on whether you still have a passion to teach or not. Even if you do have to make a pros and a cons list on being a teacher just to see from a physical perspective if you want to be a teacher or not, do that. Make sure to see, do I really love teaching and I'm just burnt out on just the school system in general? Or am I really passionate about something else? And the only reason I became a teacher was so that I would have a source of income. And here's the last thing that I want to share with you for this video. Just know wherever you are in life, whether you know that you still want to be a teacher and you're going to do something different, whether that be an online teacher or an ESL teacher or just a private tutor, you know that you're going there, or if you're doing a completely different path altogether, just know that it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay in the end. I know for me, when my 2 months in the summer were wrapping up and I was no longer getting paid by the school that I was teaching at, I literally got another job, literally on the 59th minute of the 11th hour. It was a little scary, but it did work out in the end, and I know that it's going to work out for you too. It's going to be okay. And you know what? It's okay if you left your teaching job to make yourself happier. There is nothing wrong with wanting a good life and to be happy with your life. Please do not let anyone make you feel guilty of leaving a school behind that had completely physically, mentally, emotionally drained you. It's not a good quality of life. It's just not a good quality of life at all. So here's the thing. Maybe you did the pros and the cons list, and maybe you saw more pros on being a teacher, but you do not want to go back to the school system, whether that be public or private or charter, whatever it is. But you still want to teach. So I am a online teacher, and that is my full-time job, is to teach my own curriculum on OutSchool. And OutSchool has been completely life-changing for me personally. I wouldn't be making these videos. I wouldn't be making all these fun courses that I love to teach. I wouldn't be inspired to teach others, even adults, online if it wasn't for OutSchool. So I encourage you to at least check them out. And if you do have questions about OutSchool, please feel free to leave a comment down below, or you can send me an email. That email will also be in my description box too. But not just OutSchool, there are other online teaching companies out there. There are many ESL companies. We got GoGo Kid, we got VIP Kid, we got Magic Ears. The possibilities are endless. There's ESL companies that you can teach with. There's also online tutoring companies like SuperProf. All right, and then you can also teach adults on sites like Skillshare and Udemy. Those sites are going to be more like the pre-recorded videos and lessons that you will upload to those sites, and those will mostly be for adults. And so maybe you want to teach adults instead of children. That's okay. That's absolutely fine. You can also offer services for private tutoring, or maybe you play an instrument. Maybe you can offer private lessons. You can start that up, whether that be for piano, guitar, band instruments, or voice lessons. And so maybe I'm offering all these online or in-person tutoring options, and you're thinking, okay, so the cons are weighing more than the pros. I want to leave the teaching profession. I don't like teaching. Okay, that's okay. That's okay if you wanted to be a teacher at one point and then you decided that, yeah, teaching's not for me anymore. Like, I get it. You took the time to take a break, to step away from teaching. You reflected on whether you wanted to be a teacher again or not. And you've said, nope, I want to do something completely different. That is okay. That is okay if you want to leave that too. Like I said, don't let anyone make you feel guilty for leaving the teaching profession if that is not what's in your heart to do. Seriously. Follow your passions, whatever that may be. Maybe you're wanting to be a nurse. Maybe you're wanting to go into photography. Maybe you want to open up your own business that's not even related to teaching at all. Maybe you're crafty. Maybe you sew really pretty pins, or you make wonderful dresses and hats, or, oh my goodness, those Disney Starbucks tumblers. Like, if you're in that business, wow, like, that is amazing. Like, those designs, like with the Cricut machines, are just beautiful.
No lie, that's kind of on my big wish list of things, is to like get a Cricut machine, because those things look like they're fun.
Anyways, just know, in the end, dear teacher, or once were a teacher, it's going to be okay. You may feel the stress on your shoulders of, what are you going to do next? Whatever you decide to do next, it's going to be okay in the end. That's just my quick little pep talk that I wanted to give you, dear teacher. And if you have any other questions, or you have any comments that you want to share, or maybe another topic that you want me to do another video on, please, 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 please leave that in the comments below. All right, and I would be happy to discuss that topic in another video in the future. All right, and speaking of future videos, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and the bell to be notified of new videos each week. And if you are a once-word teacher and you're sort of doing something else, like what I decided to do 2 years ago, welcome, and I hope that you will keep joining me on this journey too, because we will all do this together. We are in this